Welcome to another edition of Pittsburgh Sportsline at Olive Oil's Pizzeria and More, Brookline. 930 Brookline Boulevard. Nice crowd of people made it here. They all found it. Used to have haunts down there at the BYM back in the day. It was a great establishment. It's no longer there, but a lot of great memories. Smoking Jim. Thanks to Frank Fanera, the owner of Olive Oil's Pizzeria. He likes having us here at Pittsburgh Sportsline. I'm Al Levine, the talking machine. My co-host is Smoking Jim Frazier. We're going to provide a lot of sports and entertainment with you, and I may have some fun at his expense. He makes it easy to pick on him. Well, you'll find that out. I need some earplugs, but we'll get that. Our TV show is seen on Comcast 7 only in Bethel Park, and Verizon 32 in Bethel Park and the surrounding area. If you live outside of Bethel, Verizon 32, Wednesday night, this show will be on at 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And we're on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, and a few other times. People have even been telling me 11 o'clock at night, hey, are you guys on at that hour? I go, if you saw us, we are. So that's how simple it is. As you could tell, I'm a bit sarcastic. I try to tone it down, but it sneaks out every so often. Thanks for all the likes on Facebook. We hit a brand new high, 6,642 likes. This old dog learned how to promote Facebook a little, and thanks for watching our shows and liking our page. And matter of fact, some of you that haven't liked the page, I got a smartphone. Get your smartphones out, Rachel and the rest, and like Pittsburgh Sportsline. I expect to have it bump up by one at least. Oh, that slipped out. What's on your mind is how we start the show, and we're sponsored by Skeets Lewandowski of Skeets Service Station. Anything that runs on gas, I got a phone number for him. He can fix lawnmowers, weed whackers, cars, trucks. 724-348-4715. If you didn't hear that, call Skeets Service Station in Finleyville. It's right past Mineral Beach and Trax Farm. 724-348-4715. Tell them Al Levine, the talking machine, said good things about Skeets Lewandowski Service Station. Check it out. And we're going to start our show with What's on Your Mind? Smoking Jim Frazier.
Thanks, Al Levine, the talking machine. And if you want the green,
don't break it.
You got to see Levine. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Please give a big hand for Hall of Fame photographer Frank Fabus is in the house. Al Levine, the talking machine. In case you haven't noticed, I am a black man.
And hold it 1 second. I don't care what color anybody is, what creed you are, we're all American. And you're on Pittsburgh Sportsline. He's my black Ed McMahon. He's always laughing at my jokes. He calls me Johnny Carson. I know that because you told me that 6 years ago. Thanks for reminding me.
And as a black man, I'm tired of hearing about Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods been with more pancake waitresses than Stormy Daniels been with rich white men. A tiger can never change his stripes. Tiger Woods didn't even finish in the top 30 at the Masters this year, so it's time to put a new sign on Tiger Woods' golf game. Out of service, out of order, out of commission, out of business, and I'm out of my mind for going out of my way to support him. And just like Mike Tyson, Kobe Bryant, Peyton Manning, Conor McGregor, and the Yukon women's winning streak, it's all over for Tiger Woods.
Somebody tell me, is he done? Because I can't hear anymore. Look at those pizzas. $5 one topping pizzas. Large pizzas. Get your pizzas. Unbelievable. There, look, Andrew got a GM of the Pittsburgh Thunderbirds just got a pizza. Smoking Jim, thanks for putting some new material out. But I seem to recall that you were rooting for Tiger Woods just last week. I don't know what happened to you, but that was quite the entertaining speech. Smoking Jim's an NFL scout, Steeler scout, ladies model scout, basketball scout. you name it, but some things he gets right, and his opening was right. I got to agree with you, Smoking Jim. What's on my mind, I'm not as entertaining as Smoking Jim. I'm a lot more low-key. I watch sports, and certain things are on my mind. The one thing is the Buccos got rid of Garrett Cole, and Andrew McCutchen posted up something on Facebook. McCutchen went 6 for 7, hit his 7th walk-off home run. What a performance. Guess what? We don't need him. The Buccos are 7-2 without Kutch and Garrett Cole. Somehow, in spite of the lack of talent, we're winning baseball games. I know it's only early, 9 games into the season. We only got 153 games more to go, Smoking Jim. I do not predict a World Series for the Buccos. I do not predict 75 wins for the Buccos. But I'm a Pirate fan. Let's go Bucks and enjoy what they're doing now. It's a long season. We'll see what happens. And that's what's on my mind. All right, we're going to start bringing our guests up. Our first guest is trying something that we rarely do. She got us on Facebook Live Now, because I go, why do Live Now on podcasts? I do what's called a TV show. I mean, it's 1 hour long. But I gave her permissions. Have a seat, Miss Pennsylvania. Welcome to the show. Hold the mic. I'll ask you some questions.
Okay.
I like your crown.
Thanks.
Please tell them your name.
Rachel Rackavan.
Thank you. And what did you just win?
American Royal Beauties Miss Pennsylvania.
Congratulations. And I have a sports talk show, and you wanted me to do some promo. So I figured the best way I could promo was take a photo up here with you.
Right.
And then talk about what you're involved with. But we have one issue.
Okay.
We're a sports show.
Oh. That's okay.
I have to talk sports with you.
Sports. I have some sports
Now,
background.
what sports did you do growing up?
I was the captain of my team in high school for swimming, and
This is all we're going to talk about. Go ahead.
well, I apologize. I'm not a sports expert. I spent a lot of time
Hold
doing
it.
environmental
This is
work.
about you.
Okay, so yes,
We're
about
good.
me. So I was a swimmer.
Your swimming
for,
experience. When did you start?
Yes. Oh, geez. My
Name a
freshman
year.
freshman
You
year
waited
of
to
high
be a
school?
freshman.
Yes.
So you didn't swim.
I learned how to swim when I was like 3 or 4 in the
That's
ocean.
what I was trying to get to.
Okay, yeah. So I'm sorry. That's what I learned. But technically, I didn't join a
Because
team
Smoking
until
Jim
I was a
doesn't know how to
freshman.
swim.
That's okay. I can teach you.
All right.
I don't mind. I'll teach you. I taught my daughters how to swim too. So they're both
How many daughters do you
competitive
have?
swimmers. 2.
You want to say their names?
Vivian Jeffries and Elowyn Jeffries. And Vivian is Junior Miss Pittsburgh Fashion Week, and Elowyn is Little Miss Pittsburgh Princess.
Wow, I
they're
sense fashion in the family.
They're both competitive swimmers too now. So I was a swimmer for the University of Cincinnati, and then I went on
Hold
to be a
it.
swim
You didn't
coach.
even want to talk sports. I'm finding a whole nother layer here.
Yeah, I know. It's my undercover self.
Well, I'm glad I could bring that out.
Thank you.
Because I do listen. I'm a little hard of hearing in my left ear, but I do listen.
Okay, awesome.
So now you started swimming in what high school?
Yes, I started swimming
What high school?
competitively for Portsmouth High School, and then I was offered several full-ride scholarships to other universities that I did not take because my mother feared me into going to a college that nobody was at and none of our family was near. So I decided to go to the University of Cincinnati, and I swam for them, and then later I became a swim coach for the Cincinnati Aquatic Club.
Wow.
And I taught my
What a
daughters how to
sports
swim,
background
too.
this lady
I have
has.
some sports background, but I'm not a football expert, so I don't want everybody
Hold
to hate
it.
me for that. But I do
I'm
appreciate
sitting next
the Steelers. I am
to a
still-
football expert.
I know, and I'm
Why
not,
do I
and
need
I
to ask
feel
you
intimidated
about
completely.
Why do I need to ask you about the Steelers?
Well, don't ask me about the Steelers.
That's why I said, why do I need to ask you about it? I got my
Right.
man here.
If you want to know anything about swimming, I can help you with that.
What's your favorite stroke?
Freestyle or backstroke. Definitely freestyle or backstroke.
All right, thank you. Now let's talk about what you do.
What I do, I used to be a biology and ecology professor for the Community College of Beaver County. And now I own a nonprofit called Eco Action, and we do environmental education and advocacy. I also have my own television show on PCTV called Eco Action with Rachel Rackavan.
You're with Smoking Jim. He does a TV show, a couple of them on PCTV.
Carl's my man.
Yeah, good dude. I like his car.
He's a nice guy.
What a small world
That's my
this is.
producer.
I'm glad you could meet on Pittsburgh Sportsline.
I know, how about that? It is a small world.
It is. It
really
is.
is.
So what got you in the environmental kick?
I grew up in a town where it was highly contaminated in southern Ohio, and most of my friends and family members passed away from contamination related to radionuclide transport from the Piketon Uranium Enrichment Corporation. So I decided to be an environmental scientist. And
well, you know the pollution
start
in
my own
Pittsburgh.
company.
Look at the industries that we've had here.
Yeah.
Now we don't do steel in Pittsburgh.
Right.
And it's still known as the Steel City.
That's because people don't really know about Pittsburgh. They don't understand Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is a medical and technology mecca. It's no longer
See, he didn't know that.
steel town. No, so we're software and technology experts, and we're also really, really great in the healthcare field.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm aware
We've
of that.
transitioned out of that.
I'm
steel
aware
town
of that.
almost completely.
I've seen the steel mills close up and people thousands lose their jobs. Now they go watch sports in other stadiums
right.
because guess what? They live there.
Yeah.
They had to leave Pittsburgh because there weren't good paying jobs at
Right.
the time. Now they've started to come back.
Yeah, so there is some opportunity here. I agree with that. But also, a lot of people move from Pittsburgh because of the air quality. So we're actually in the bottom 2% for air quality across the nation, and that's not good. So
Well, since we're on that subject,
sorry, go ahead.
I have a discussion with people. They say they cleaned up Pittsburgh and they brought all these things in, trucked out all the pollutions from the mills. But I go, didn't a lot of stuff go in the rivers?
Right. So the
And
water
we have
quality
a
is really
fourth.
poor,
We have
too.
a fourth river. That a lot of stuff
Right.
goes
And
there.
that's just
And
a
I
sludge
said,
river.
what happens when it comes to the top and it goes up in the clouds? And they say our pollution is up.
Right.
Where did it get
the
it
lead
from?
levels are now at 25% in the water, so don't drink public water if you can avoid it. It's really, really high. So if you can drink filtered water or if you can drink bottled water even, definitely
I do
that.
alkaline reverse osmosis water.
This guy knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about.
Thank you. Well, I try to
That's great.
stay healthy. I'm trying to teach my man here. I bring people on that know about nutrition.
Oh, that's
He had a
awesome.
quadruple bypass.
Really?
And he's recovered
Wow.
from it, but he's back on Kentucky Fried Bucket chickens.
Oh,
Buckets
okay.
of them.
You know, I ate a lot of carbs this weekend, so I don't really have a whole lot
But
to
he's
talk.
back
I'm
on
trying to hide it right now.
the bucket there. I'm trying to get him to do the protein, but it's only underneath all that grease. So we're struggling a little bit there.
Well, you can do like what I do before my competitions. I'll do like water and just unsweetened tea and
That
a
sounds
lot
boring.
of vegetables and
That sounds very boring.
well, it kind of depends. You know, you can have a rum and ginger ale in between or something.
I knew we'd get the truth out of you. Very good.
Every now and then, there's an
Very
alternative.
good. So
No.
you come from a polluted town where the
Yes.
uranium was floating into the rivers and the
Yeah.
ground,
Yeah.
killing people.
Right.
Not like our transformers on the pillars that are killing people around here. Do you know about that?
The Transformers.
You know, on telephone poles with the electricity? Research that a little bit.
See, I haven't been
There's
studying
cancer
that a lot
rates.
lately,
There's
I'll be
cancer
honest.
rates
Oh,
that are
from the
higher
radiation.
around from the
Cell
transformers.
phones do that. There are actually stickers that you can get to interrupt those electromagnetic frequencies that come from
You can
cell
get 'em-
phones,
get 'em for your phone
tablets,
and stuff.
all different types of things. So that's one way to protect yourself.
Understood.
Yeah.
I'm a bit on the cutting edge of this stuff.
Are you?
Yes, more than you thought.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Very cool.
I believe in healthy things. I do a loose leaf green tea weather report
Mm-hmm.
because I used to get sinus infections.
Really?
And green tea has prevented me from having a sinus infection for 15 years.
Wow.
So
You know, I took some CBD oil right before I came here, and you know,
tell
there's no
Smoking Jim what
THC
that is.
There's no THC in this, but it's from the hemp plant, and it's called Prime My Body. And my friend gave it to me the other day, and she said,
Cannabis
"You should try
oil."
this." Yes, but it's from the hemp plant, not from the actual marijuana plant. But I took it
Supposed
today
to be
because
very healthy for
I felt
you.
really sick earlier. I felt like I was just going to vomit.
Well, you
seriously.
couldn't miss
And I don't know
Pittsburgh
why.
Sportsline. I'm glad
I
you
had to
took
come
it.
Here. So I was like, well, what am I going to do? So I tried the CBD oil,
And it
here
helped
I
you.
am, and I'm like, wow, I feel good now.
I would have told you
in less
drink-
than like a couple hours.
Drink
I don't
3
even know.
cups of loose leaf green tea is what
Right.
I would have suggested.
There's that too.
That's what I advise you to drink there. Go to Nicholas Coffee
like
and
green
Tea
tea.
downtown. Get loose leaf green tea.
I like
One
the
of
Panera Bread green tea.
well, loose leaf green
You like
tea.
that too?
Loose
He knows
leaf
what I'm
green
talking
tea.
about.
He
That's good
just does
stuff.
that. He just wanted a fist bump. He can't help himself. He got a picture with
We're
you,
on
so
to you.
the Sweeties
Totally
for
on to
Jimmy
you.
pictures are there. It's always
Right.
good. So how do they get a hold of your company here?
Oh, you can go to ecoaction.org, or you can also email me. I'm just taking emails from rachel.rakovan, that's rachel.rakovan@gmail.com for right now, because something is strange that's happening with my email, and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm going to have to hire somebody else for that. Anyway,
Good
so
luck. I have a guy that can help you.
I really wanted to talk about my event that I'm producing. Is that okay, Alan?
Yes.
Yeah, he better say it's told him I'd
I'm one of the best promoters in business. You haven't met anybody yet. What's the name
Right.
of this event?
So, because only half the systems that are in existence for pageantry allow single mothers like myself to compete, I decided to create an event called the Pennsylvania Model of the Year competition to allow everyone to compete regardless of their race, gender, affiliation, marital or child status. So with this event, anyone can compete, and the event is actually going to be held this Saturday at the 20th Century Club Art Deco Ballroom. And it's at 5 o'clock, and it's only $30 to enter. But we have musicians, singers, we have everything, fashion show.
Who are the musicians? Can you name any of them?
Abigail
Maybe they're
Jerry,
popular.
Jay Marie, and Conti Casa.
I know Jay Marie.
Jay Marie's my girl.
You could tell her I said hello.
I will. But we're donating the proceeds to the Georgie Badil Foundation to rehabilitate water wells in Africa. And I have guaranteed to rehab at least 2 wells, which will help up to 30,000 people gain access to water.
Wow.
So you can find out information.
Tell them how to get a hold of you again, because I'm a little bit hard of hearing.
Oh, okay. So you can actually go to the website to find out about it or get a ticket. And it's motycontest.com for Model of the Year.
Excellent.
And you can also email
catchy.
me. Yeah, it is kind of catchy. Actually, I've been calling it PA Modi for Pennsylvania Model of the Year. PA Modi. Woo,
PA Modi.
Hashtag PA Modi.
Let's go.
Yeah, right? But yeah, I want everybody to go. And also, you know, I'm on the board of the National Association of Women Business Owners. And a lot
I know
of
some of
women,
them.
Yeah, so he knows Joanne Forrester and Kelly Robbins, and you don't know Sunita
Sunita Bandit.
She's the new president.
I know her.
Right. So anyway,
A couple
but
others.
I know that a lot of people fight for women's rights in business, but they don't necessarily take a look at pageantry and other types of organizations and events where, like I said, many are excluded based on their categorizations, like being a single mother like myself. So anyhow, I hope that everyone will stand up against that and come out on Saturday at 5 o'clock to the 20th Century Club.
Well, I heard you were going to offer free tickets.
I am going to offer free
When
tickets.
is that going to happen?
Well, I was making you wait for it. No.
Who doesn't promote you? I'm trying to work right with you.
I'm working on it. No, so you can, for the first 4 people that email me, I am going to give out a ticket to each one. So that is just going to be a regular general admission
Email
ticket.
Smoking
But you
Jim.
can email me at, I gave you one
Good.
email address
Give
a
the
second
next
ago.
one.
He's
Right
going
now.
to be first.
Right now. Here, let me
email
put
address
before
is-
you go any further. I'll give a little delay. We actually have a show on Saturday we're doing, so we may not be able to make it.
Well, it's till 11 o'clock, so 5 to 11. You guys
Okay.
aren't doing a show till 11. He's trying to lie to me.
I'm promoting her. What's this email address? Come on.
You can email me at the email address that I mentioned before, or you can email me
Tell them now.
at motycontest@gmail.com.
One more time.
motycontest@gmail.com.
Excellent. I'm glad we got that out.
Thank you, Alan.
Can I let this go?
Yeah, you can let it go. We got it. We got it. All right.
Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a guest
you're
at Pittsburgh Sportsline and
really
talking
appreciate it.
sports.
You're awesome.
You surprised me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next guest that I'm bringing up has been a guest on our show before. He's from this team, Pittsburgh Thunderbirds, the GM. Andrew, please tell them your name.
Oh, that would be Andrew Gardner.
Okay. Just needed that verified.
It's good to be back.
It's nice to
Great
see
be
you
back.
again.
Good to see you. Both
Thank you.
both of you.
We had fun the last time.
Yeah, we had a blast.
I hope to have a little blast today. What'd you bring?
I
here?
brought a ton of stuff. I got a ton of stuff.
All
for
right.
you.
First up,
Those are bumper stickers.
Smoking Jim.
Yeah, that's right. Both of you guys get bumper stickers. You can throw them on your car. You can throw them on your forehead. Whatever you'd like. Don't even have to lick it. You
Whoa.
can just pull it right off, peel it. And it's
I
good
wasn't
to go.
pulling that tape off. My skin's a little sensitive.
Those are our pocket schedules. It's for everyone at Olive Oil's Pizzeria here on 930 Brookline Drive. What is it?
930 Brookline Boulevard.
Boulevard. Give it
You
a little
only
plug.
listen partially.
Yeah,
I
a little
gotcha.
bit. The pizza's great. We just had some pizza. We
Excellent.
got.
$5 one topping large pizza.
You can't beat that.
$5 large hoagies.
You can't beat that.
Thank you, Frank.
We got season
What's
tickets.
this?
2 season tickets.
Oh,
Full
man.
season tickets.
We got to
That's-
try to take advantage this
That's
time.
right. It's good for all 7 of the Thunderbird home games that we got there.
He thought these were Steeler tickets last time. he gave us.
Unfortunately, yeah,
Penguins.
or Penguins tickets. Yeah, you guys were a little disappointed.
Well, he was. I was not. I predicted a 2-peat. I predict a 3-peat. So you can jump on the bandwagon with me. Beginning of the season, I said 3-peat for the Penguins. They've made me a little nervous, but they flipped the switch in January, so they started winning.
Yeah, looking good. And then I've also
Thank
got...
you. Let me thank you.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Well, we got more. So we also got 2 tickets to
Whoa.
our Supercell game. That's going to be happening on June 3rd at Founders Field in Cheswick. So we created a mixed team this year, and we have some female
What's
athletes.
this mixed team?
Yeah, it's we're really excited about it. It's going to be the top 50% of our roster, of the Thunderbirds roster, and then the top female athletes in Pittsburgh. And
You're kidding me.
Coming together
You have
and-
females on your team.
Yeah, and this
you
mixed
only
team
had
that we have.
males last time.
yeah, well, we're an open team, but this year we really wanted to make sure that we were representing, and so we're going to be putting on this
I'm
game. It'll be live
representing.
streamed.
How am I doing now?
It looks good. We'll have to see what your flick is like, or a hammer.
Whoa!
It's not bad. See, I think that we have some work to do. Definitely have some work to do on that one.
I used to be a pitcher a long time ago. Just lick that pizza off. That's okay.
It's good pizza. It's good on
It's
anything.
delicious. Even good on a
It's
frisbee.
even good on a frisbee.
Thank you for all the gear and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, no problem, man.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
and
and
the schedules.
we can give the frisbee away too to
You can
maybe
send
like
that frisbee back at any time.
pancake catch. There we go.
I'll put that in the binder. That's my brain.
Perfect.
It's working out fine. Now, you guys just started your season.
Yeah, we just started. We just had a game April 7th against the
That's
Detroit
2 days
Mechanics.
ago.
2 days ago.
What happened?
It was a barn burn. It was back and forth, and we were actually down at halftime, and
You're-
we were 10-0 against this team all time, and then we gritted it out and came out with the 17-16 victory.
Congratulations.
1-point victory. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Coach Pat Hammond's debut, he got the victory. Guys battled hard, and it was up at Arthur J. Rooney Field on Duquesne's campus.
You're kidding.
Yeah, we switched
That's where
venues.
you're playing.
Yeah, that's where we're playing this year, right on Duquesne's campus. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful venue.
That was just built. Wasn't that just built a couple years
I'm
ago
not
or a
really
few years ago?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's beautiful. It's just wide open. We can.
That's up there pretty high.
It's super high. Yeah, and it's windy too. It's windy off the bluff, so it's challenging for these players to be able to put the frisbee where they
I
want to.
can imagine, just like that toss I had.
Yeah.
That would be a little challenging.
Yeah. They're
I can take credit for that.
Sure, whatever.
No, so you won the first game. When's your next game?
Our next game is actually April 14th. So this Saturday we play Chicago Wildfire, who really rebolstered their lineup. They
Get on. What do they got going?
So they signed a guy by the name of Kurt Gibson, who's nationally known, and so.
He never heard of him.
Oh, you never heard of Kurt Gibson?
Oh,
yeah. Well.
He never did.
Well, we're gonna try to hopefully make him a non-factor on Saturday and see if
Really?
we try to shut him down.
Sounds like some competition.
Yeah, it's a good rivalry. We have good rivalry with all the teams in the Midwest Division, so it should be a good matchup.
How many teams are there?
There's 23 teams in the league,
Oh,
which
that's
is the
a lot
American
of
Ultimate Disc
competition.
League. There's 6 teams in our Midwest Division. So if you make the top 3 in the Midwest, you make the playoffs.
That's great.
Yeah, so we're gunning for it. We're 1-0. You can't start any better than 1-0.
I don't think you can.
No, I don't think so.
I followed sports my whole life. I understand that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. And I've heard you had some changes with the team, with coaching and.
Yeah, so David
Some
Hogan,
players.
if you remember, I don't think David Hogan was there.
Yes, he was.
Oh, David Hogan was there
Yeah,
last time.
yeah.
So, yeah, you met. He moved.
I interviewed him.
He moved to Seattle to do
He left
Seattle things.
Pittsburgh. He loved Pittsburgh.
He loved. Yeah, he wanted
What
to go.
happened?
I'm sure Pat Hammonds, they can talk to maybe a little bit more about his decision to move to Seattle. But he loved the West Coast. That's just something that he really loved.
Oh, really?
And he
got an opportunity.
He's going to be probably coaching some Seattle teams out there, the club team. And so Pat Hammonds stepped up admirably. He actually, in the playoff game against Minnesota last year, dislocated his shoulder.
Oh, no.
We came back from 6 goals down to win that game in the fourth quarter.
You guys are the comeback kids.
Yeah, we came back in that game, but Pat had a pretty serious injury, and so he was always a good can. Everyone respects Pat, and everybody that talked to in the community, he's just a great coach.
He was a great interview with me.
Yeah, so he was
definitely
back and forth. We recruited him hard to be the coach, even though he had something left in the tank as a player, but we're glad we got Pat as a coach, and we wish the best of luck to Hogan in Seattle.
Understand. Couple of questions about you. Did you play at all?
2 days ago?
Yeah.
No, I don't play in home games. I run around too much. I got the walkie-talkie.
I understand, but when we had you on the show, you had played a game or so before.
Yeah, you don't want me to.
I had talked to you on the phone, and you said you don't really play. And I go, what happened? You're playing.
No, you don't want me soon. If you have me soon up, we're short on bodies, that's for sure.
Okay, we don't want that.
No.
And now you add the female bodies here on the team.
Yeah, we're super excited about it. We can't wait because this is going to be a first for Pittsburgh, and we're trying to be progressive and do the right things, and so we're just really excited. We're gonna do everything that we do for the men's game in terms of production. We're gonna live stream it. We're gonna have beer. We're gonna have concessions. So we're just really excited to have the community come out for this team, and we'll see what kind of support we get for it. But it should be a great spectacle.
What time are the games normally?
So for the Supercell game specifically, that's noon on June 3rd. Washington, D.C. is actually playing us on Saturday. Okay. So they're going to stay an extra day.
You're kidding.
So we'll play Washington.
Wow,
so
you guys are also amicable.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
How do you even try to beat the other team then? What the heck's going on? You're too friendly in my book. No, sorry about that.
Oh, we're going to try to, house the players in our own houses just to save on costs. As a semi-professional league, you just got to try to make it work.
I understand.
All of our games are at 6
Dollars
p.m.
are short. I understand that.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do to make it work.
I understand. You've been doing it there. How's your parents?
Parents are doing good. Yeah, they're doing great. They came down. They weren't happy about the cold weather. Yes, I mean we played that game at 36 degree weather.
Who in Pittsburgh is happy about the weather?
No, I don't even.
Mother Nature is too fickle for me.
Yeah, tell me about it. It snowed today.
It's been snowing all day. Definitely. Well, if we're not complaining about the weather, we're not from Pittsburgh. So
That's right.
We'll move on to another subject. So you're not playing. What are the plans for the team this year? Just go through the schedule, win again, and get into the playoffs?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we're gunning for playoffs. We feel like we can make the playoffs again. We have a core group of guys, which are pretty much the guys you see on our tickets. Those are returning. Most of them are returning players. Max Shepard is one of these guys that I feel like has had MVP caliber type performance in him for a really long time. Ethan Beardsley, we call him the Birdman.
Yeah.
He's made every single game. He's never missed a game.
You're kidding.
He missed a playoff game, but in terms of regular season in 3 years, he's like the Iron Man of the team. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, so these guys have been so dedicated, and Mark Fedorenko has been playing for. He's had the most pro experience. His 6th year as a pro, we've only been around for 4 years. So he's been playing before Pittsburgh was even a team.
Nice.
So, yeah, these guys are. I mean, they're special. I love hanging around them from a day-to-day basis.
How about some of the young kids that are interested in the sport? Can they get a hold of you? How would they get a hold of you?
Yeah, they can get a hold of me.
Tell me that.
So we have a non-profit organization. It's Community for Pittsburgh Ultimate. So you can go, you can play recreationally. You can find pickup games on a Wednesday.
Listen to this.
You can go anywhere you want to. Just go to Google Community for Pittsburgh Ultimate. You can look up the Pittsburgh Thunderbirds, and I'll make sure that I personally direct you for Ultimate playing opportunities. Oh yeah, absolutely. And there's so many spots.
Because we're trying to grow this sport. We believe in you guys. We're fans of your team. Now we're Smoking Jim's bigger fan of your team because of the women on the team.
Yeah.
I had to say that out loud. Tell them where to go again.
Well, you can go to pghthunderbirds.com. And you'll find all the information you need on that.
That's what you need, right here.
PGHthunderbirds.com. You get our stadium info. You get our times. Tickets are only $8 online. Super cheap.
$8.
Bring the whole family out, and you get a beer.
No wonder you're sharing houses.
Beer and a hot dog. Yeah. We try to make it affordable. You want to go out and enjoy a nice Saturday night and watch some ultimate frisbee.
He wants to go to a Penguin game and spend $160.
$160 to sit in the nosebleeds, or you can sit 50-yard line for $8 and watch the Thunderbirds.
Guess what? That's a legitimate pump.
Yeah, I felt it.
He won't be there. It was legit, but he's not coming.
We'll get him. We'll get
He's
Smokey.
a busy man. He's
We'll
one of
get
the
Smokey.
busiest men in media. Look at the smile. He got one of the nicest smiles in media ever.
We'll get him there. We'll get him to a game.
Good luck.
All right.
Sell him one more time.
PGHthunderbirds.com. You can check us out.
Tell him you gave him free tickets.
Oh,
you
free
got
tickets.
free tickets.
Yeah, seriously.
We're not giving these up. We're using them for ourselves.
Jim, if you don't use the tickets, at least frame them, right? I mean, put it in a frame, something like that. Put it in your scrapbook. You have a scrapbook?
I'll be there.
All right, you'll be there.
Everybody heard this. He said he'll be there. I won't say how many other teams he's told that to. We have champions in semi-pro football, the Wildcats. They won 2 championships. I predicted they'd win a second one. They did. Went to Daytona Beach, got their second trophy. Smoking Jim said he'd go out and see them play. How many games did you see?
Valley's a dump. I'll never go.
See? See, he couldn't make it to the Valley Stadium, Valley High School Stadium where they play. Now, these guys stepped it up. They're up on the bluff at Duquesne up there. I grew up at 105 Pride Street, right down below the bluff in the Hill District. That's where I was born, believe it or not.
I believe it.
A long time ago, all the way down at 105 Pride Street, right near Mercy Hospital.
You have no excuse what you're telling me. Then
Yes,
that's all I heard.
I know where the field is.
Perfect.
I'm co-signing because I don't hear it from him. Just that he'll be there. All right. Well, I wish you good luck.
Thanks.
You got
Thanks.
some players here?
Yeah, I do. I have Jordan Robarge. You'll get to hear
Oh, he
from
will
him.
say his last name.
Yeah, he will. I guess
Okay.
I did. I spoiled his last name for him.
Robarge.
And
I-
I've got Sarah Lemansky, and I've got Kelsey Leonard with head coach Matt Hammonds. So excited to roll those guys.
Do you mind bringing head coach up?
You want head coach?
Definitely. We'll
You
start
got
at
it.
the top and work our way down.
Sounds good. All right. Thanks, Al.
Welcome to the
Good
show.
to see you guys again.
Nice to see you again. Tell them your name.
Head coach Pat Hammonds.
How did you become head coach?
Um,
Tell me the true story.
So the
Because
true
he told me a story. I
Yeah.
want the true story.
No, the story's pretty spot on. I was a player for the Thunderbirds for the last couple of years and really enjoyed it. And if you asked me before our playoff game last year if I was expecting to be in a jersey again this
Yeah.
year, the answer would have been yes. But we went to Minnesota for a playoff game early in the game, maybe
What happened?
end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter. Cutting deep, wide open, throw was hanging up in the air. I boxed out my defender, had a nice look at it, got up in the air. We ended up getting tangled. Came down on my right shoulder, which is my throwing shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm right-handed, and I just knew
Dislocated.
something was wrong right away. I separated my collarbone. It was sticking way up here over my shoulder.
You're kidding.
So, yeah, I had to.
What a gruesome injury.
Had to stick it out for a night in Minnesota, fly back with one
Wow.
wing, and get it looked at when I got back to Pittsburgh, get it all taken care of.
Sure.
But long story short, it put me in a really good position to take over for Coach David Hogan as he moved away. And
Did you talk him into leaving?
no, I didn't.
I'm sensing a conspiracy.
I didn't. I think that was something he was sitting on for a little while. I
Really?
think the West Coast was calling him. And we traveled to Seattle last year
Oh, okay.
to play a crossover with their.
And he kept saying, "Look at this town, isn't it great?"
Yeah, he kept trying to be late for
You're
the
like,
plane.
"What are you talking
You
about?"
could tell something was wrong. We figured something was coming, but we're happy for him. We wish him the best, and I'm very fortunate to step into some
Good luck and
successful
congratulations.
shoes. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
you got a great reputation here. You were a good player back then, so you just stepped it
Trying
right
to
up
keep
to
it
coaching.
rolling.
Yeah,
Trying to keep it rolling.
definitely. What do you think of the team this year?
I'm really excited for what we got. It was great this weekend to have our first real test. We were really anxious and excited to figure out who we have and what we have and what we can bring to the table this year. And,
Sure.
We found ourselves in a tight one late, and I was confident. We were down one with a couple minutes to go, but
The
it never
comeback
felt,
kids.
Yeah, it never felt like we were out of it. We were just waiting for that final punch.
You just were looking for a player too.
Yep, and we got it right at the right time. So.
No, that's great.
Hopefully next week, it's not quite as tight. We'd like to win by a few more this time around.
Well, maybe you're building on something.
That's the plan.
That's the key. And now you're integrating women on the team.
Yeah, we're super excited to kind of go forward with our Supercell initiative. as a player who's been through the AUDL and the Pittsburgh
Sure.
Thunderbirds organization, I've been really grateful for the opportunities that this team has given me. And, we realized with leadership and with so many important members of the Pittsburgh Ultimate community at large that those opportunities weren't necessarily equitable
Sure.
and open to some of the most fantastic players we have in the women in our community. So we sat down together and we talked about, what we could do to try to increase those
expand it.
opportunities and put.
And you come up with this.
Yeah, and we're super excited for it. We think it's
No,
going to
that's
be really
great.
great.
I always want to ask you guys, what do you do as a day job?
I'm a teacher, actually.
Where at?
I teach middle school social studies at Propel Braddock Hills.
Get on.
Yeah, I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade social studies.
Because I know you got to have other careers here because you're not getting paid to play this.
Right. Yeah. No. It pays to coach, but it doesn't pay the bills.
Understand.
Yeah.
We understand that. We're around sports a lot. Smoking Jim does a lot of free stuff as much as I bust his chops. He does help out a lot of communities, and he's critical
He's
of
a man
most.
about town, from what I hear.
He's critical of most, but that's just his nature. He can't help himself. And maybe he will see one of your games and you coaching.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Ask him if he'll be there.
Oh, I heard he'll be there.
Ask him if he'll be there.
Camera doesn't lie. He'll
Wait,
be there.
you got to ask
I
him
got two
if-
thumbs up. Smoking Jim, you going to be there this year?
I'll be there.
There you go.
Never heard him lie this many times on one show.
Well, we'll keep pushing him.
This is a new record. I appreciate your persistence. Definitely. And you're looking for a competitive team all year and to make the playoffs, right?
For sure, yeah. Our division's going to be really tough. We've had really good battles with Madison in the past. Minnesota has been that team that we've been back and forth with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've been
A lot of competition there.
fighting for that 2-3 spot the last couple years. That's why we had to go out to their place to win that first playoff
Explain the
game.
playoffs to me.
So the way that it works is the team that wins the division gets a bye into the divisional championship round, and that's been Madison for the last couple years.
Really?
Yeah. Madison's got a real solid squad. They're looking good again this year, so
Okay.
We've definitely got them circled on our schedule.
Understood.
But then
Then what happens?
The
The
2 and the 3 battle for that home field playoff
play
spot.
the Madison.
So 2 years ago, we took the 2 seed, and we had Minnesota come to us. We ended up winning that game and going to Madison for the conference championship. Last year, Minnesota snuck one on us.
Wow.
They took the 2. We had to go back out. We flew out to Minnesota twice in 3 weeks.
Wow, that's a lot of
Yeah,
traveling.
and we were down big in their place in front of all their fans, and the comeback kids got it done, down 6. So
Nice.
it was one of the most memorable games. I was
Some
in
great
a sling,
memories.
I was in pain, but it was super memorable and a really good
Sure.
experience.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Definitely. Well, thanks again.
Yeah, I appreciate
Good luck,
it.
Coach.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
being on our show.
Good to see you guys.
Tell us your name.
My name is Jordan Robarge.
Thank you very much. When did you start playing this sport?
I started playing Ultimate Frisbee my freshman year of college, so that was about 6 years ago now.
Okay.
In 2012.
Wow. Time does fly.
It does fly.
We've been doing our show for 6 years.
There we go. We're veterans, right? We're veterans now?
Definitely. No doubt about it. What got you interested in the sport?
So I played soccer for my entire life,
Okay.
and I was a center midi, so like the field awareness there transferred over very well. And it was actually the openness of the ultimate team
Yes.
at
That drew
UVA
you
where
to
I
it.
went to it. Yeah, compared to like the soccer team, the club soccer team there was not as friendly.
Robust.
yeah, robust. Yeah, robust.
I like to be positive.
Yeah, and but that's what I think really drew me to the sport, and it really persists throughout the entire sport. Like even coming here to Pittsburgh, I moved here from Virginia, and immediately like the community.
Hence
opened its
UVA.
arms.
I
Exactly.
understand that.
Yes, yes.
Nice. And what do you do here as a job?
I actually run a food truck in town.
Get on.
Well, always eat. I love food trucks.
Everybody got to work. I always like to find out what you guys and girls do. So,
Yeah, so my food truck is called Revival Chili. I don't know, have you heard of it or tried it?
no, I have not, and it's the first time I heard of it.
That's okay.
Is it
it's
any
one
good?
of the newer. It's actually the best chili in the nation.
Well, we needed to hear that. Of course. Why would
course.
Why would you drive for anybody else?
Exactly. So we got 4 different types of chili. We drive around a tiny house style trailer. So if you ever see just like a little house,
I'm gonna look
go
for it
around
now.
Pittsburgh. Yeah. If you go to our website,
I'll look for your smiling face.
Exactly. If you go to our website, revivalchili.com, you can find our full schedule where we'll be all around town. We serve at different office complexes.
Do you go to Monroeville where Smoking Jim lives?
God's country.
We've been out. We were actually there for the 4th of July last year,
And they don't want to come back because
Wait! Hey! Did you know they had a big food truck roundup inside the Monroeville
Yes,
Convention Center?
I did
Every
know.
year.
I got invited to.
But you didn't go.
No,
Why not?
I boycotted it.
But you just said you love food trucks. Why'd you boycott it? Come on. Hey, I listen too, right?
I'm sarcastic. Gotcha.
Is that easy? That easy of an out?
Definitely. It covers a lot of territory. Busting chops is fun.
That was last month. So I think they had over 5,000 people there.
That's great.
There was 35 plus trucks maybe. We had a phenomenal time.
We've been to the Meadows. We were doing a show out there.
We're gonna be down there, too.
And they had some trucks
Yeah.
there. I made new friends there, and they gave us some sandwiches that were great.
Was it the Sandwich Society?
No.
Okay.
But they were great sandwiches.
Well, that one is
And we
going to be
met a nice
Memorial
young
Day
lady
weekend.
there who
Yeah.
gave us the sandwiches because
Nice.
we were promoting her place.
Well, now you can come promote Revival Chili.
We'll have to think about it. If you make us the right sandwich offer, anything is possible. I leave it in your hands.
All right. I can do that.
Definitely. So what do you think of your team this year?
I'm really excited. So this is the second year I've been on the team, and I was excited to come back. There's a lot of new guys, but there's a lot of talent there as well.
How many guys are on your team?
What is it? 27 are on the roster. About 28
Andrew
are...
co-signed that, so we're good.
Yeah, he nodded. About 20 are signed up for each game, or put on the roster for each game. But I'm excited about the 27 guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Excellent. Well, what position do you play on the team?
I am a defensive handler.
Okay.
So
Explain that.
So there's the offense and the defense on the team, which means
We understand that.
you understand that part about it. So either the other team is pulling.
We're basically
to you.
sports guys. He's an NFL scout,
All right, well,
Steelers scout.
What's it called? What's it called when the other team throws you the disc at the start of the point? Do you know that?
A kickoff.
Ah, you're close. It's called the pull. So on defensive handler, we pull it to the other team, and I go down and guard the guys that touch the disc the most. And
So you
then-
must have some pretty quick hands
got quick hands
and fast feet.
Not as fast feet, but they're pretty fast.
All right.
Smoky
Just
Joe's
checking.
going to beat me every time. So.
No. He was a good running back, but he become a power lifter late in life. So he's a power lifter.
And then if they turn the disc over, I'm one of the guys that picks it up first and throws it to one of the other guys on the team.
So you've got a
hopefully
good
scoring a
arm,
goal.
better than mine was.
Probably not better than yours as well.
Oh, really?
But it's okay. It's all right.
I'm worried about you now.
I make too much chili with it.
Forget the chili revival. We're moving forward. All right, so you're a defensive handler.
Yes.
I got that.
Yes.
Well, I wish you well, defensive handler.
Thank you very much.
Send up one of the ladies.
Oh, well, thanks for having me on.
Thanks for being a great guest. Tell us your name. Just hold the mic up.
My name's Kelsey Leonard.
Kelsey,
Yes.
nice to be here.
Very
Thanks
nice
for being
here.
on the show.
Thank you for having me.
How long have you played this sport?
How long have I played this sport? I started playing in 2006. Yes, that's when I started
That's
college.
12 years ago.
Yeah. It's hard to
Unbelievable.
believe.
You're only 18 years old. I can't believe you're
I know.
6
I started
years
when
old.
I was this young. Yeah.
Wow. What got you interested in it?
It was a friend on my floor when I was a freshman.
Okay.
Down at Pitt.
Oh, you were going to Pitt?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
did my undergrad at Pitt.
Nice. Did you graduate?
I did graduate.
What's your degree?
I got a degree in psychology, and then I ended
You can
up.
work on us on the show a little bit.
I will do that. I've been assessing you the whole time.
How's it working out?
It's a work in progress.
I appreciate your diplomatic stance.
Yeah, and then I also got my MBA from Pitt.
And what do you do for a living?
I work at Pitt. I work in human resources.
Oh, good.
So
Very good. You parlayed it into a job.
that's right.
Nice. And what position do you play on this team?
Similar to Jordan, I'm also a defensive handler.
Wow.
Yeah. I think defense wins championships. So
Really?
that's the.
I don't know enough about your sport to give you a yay or nay, but I'll trust you on that.
Believe me.
Why would a psychologist lie?
Exactly.
And I ask that again. Why would a psychologist lie?
We wouldn't.
Okay. Glad we got that clarified.
That's right.
And what do you look forward to this season?
Really looking forward to the opportunity to be on this playing field, quite honestly. It's a really unique opportunity for us to, for women, especially in the city, to be displayed on a pro level. And it's a really exciting opportunity because I have an opportunity to play with some of the best women across this state, in this city.
And other cities.
And other cities.
I got you. Very well said. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Definitely. Anything else you want to add to this?
No, I think that my partner in crime here, Sarah, is really good at speaking to a lot of the stuff that's going on in the ultimate community as it pertains to gender equity. We're really excited about all of this.
Well, here, Smokin' Jim and I do boxing. And Smokin' Jim,
done my fair share of boxing.
He's apprehensive about women boxers. To me, a lot of women want equality, so I say if they want to box and get hit, I've asked them on my show, do you mind getting hit? Some would go, no, I don't mind at all. They can hit me because I'm going to hit them.
That's right.
I go in the face, and she goes, yes.
They call me One Punch.
I'm glad we got that out. So we're pro women in sports. We believe in that.
Yep.
If you can compete, go for it.
Absolutely. We're excited for the opportunity. We really hope you guys come out and watch.
Well, I'm going to try. I will try, and I won't be disappointed.
That's exactly right. You won't be disappointed.
Definitely. How can I with the positiveness you put out here? Knowing that I would tell the truth.
That's right.
Why would I lie?
I hope you don't. I hope you'll come out.
I just asked why. No problem. We will try, and thank you very much for being a great guest on our show and telling us about your degrees in psychology.
No problem.
Take care.
Thanks.
Tell them your name. Hello.
I am Sarah Lemansky.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it.
Peace.
No. Your friend Kelsey said that you could talk about the ultimate community.
Yeah, she sold me on that.
So I have to ask you.
Yeah.
I'm a guy that asks questions, so why would I not ask that?
Sure. Yeah. So.
What do you think?
Well, we're in a really exciting time in the landscape of Ultimate Frisbee right now. So there's a big national conversation happening about
what is that conversation?
How we can create equitable opportunities for women and
this
girls
is it.
in the sport. Yeah, we're doing it. We are starting it here.
When did you get started in this ultimate sport?
About 10 years ago. So when I started
she has you by 2 years.
She does, yeah. You can.
I thought you were younger.
Yeah.
Oh my.
She doesn't. She looks younger on the field anyway. That's the important part.
Okay.
So yeah.
To me, age doesn't matter. I'm going to be 62 years old, so it doesn't matter. I could care less about the age.
Yeah.
I don't look it. Luckily, I got a face for TV and a voice for radio, so I'm blessed.
You are.
Thank you, God.
Yeah.
All right, we'll continue with the community.
Trying to move everything forward to, different types of resources need to be funneled into women's sports and girls' sports so
you can expand it.
Yes, and
did I catch on?
You've gotten it, yeah. So
I'm a quick study.
Yeah, make as many opportunities for girls and women to get to play sports as they grow in life, because men pretty much get to play it at any age all the time. So there's
my three sisters had to watch me play football and baseball growing up.
Yeah.
I felt bad for them.
Yeah. So trying to change that. And Frisbee is a cool opportunity because you can put men and women on the field and still have a really interesting,
how does that work
awesome
with a
game.
team? Like, what position do you play? And don't tell me defensive handler.
Well, it's up to Pat, I guess. But
she's not a defensive handler.
She's whatever she wants to do.
All right, coach.
Yeah. So I don't really play offense. At least there's that.
How's your throw?
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
I like honesty.
Yeah.
Definitely. You're a strong right-hander.
I am, yeah.
Did I guess on the right hand?
You did, yeah.
Okay.
And like Pat, I've also gone through shoulder injuries.
Oh, no.
It's a classic tale in the Frisbee world. But
what'd you hurt?
my shoulder as well, dislocated it at different times
Did you need
in
surgery?
the last 10 years. Nope, I didn't.
Just
so I'm
therapy.
lucky. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's much better.
Yeah, I agree.
Although a break sometimes better than a tendon injury.
Yeah. Prayers for
they'll-
neither
they
of
linger.
those. Yeah.
They linger.
Yeah, they sure
I understand.
do. Yeah. But yeah, so just getting us all on the field together is a bit like 3 women and 4 men, or actually pro is 8 people on the field, so 4 and 4.
I was going to ask what's the ratio?
Yep, 4
you
and
just
4.
described that, so
Yep. And there's different strategies involved with men and women being on the field together.
Of course.
How you put up matchups, and a floaty disc too.
we'll leave that to the coach.
Yeah, exactly. He's probably figuring
He
it
can
out.
holler.
Yeah.
I figured he can yell.
Yep.
Definitely, and you can listen.
I can listen.
You got 2 ears, so you're blessed.
Yep, that's for sure.
Definitely. What do you look forward to this season?
Like Kelsey, the opportunity to get on the field with the best women in the area. And I mean, it's like a very exciting roster of people to play with. And then to have that visibility of, the kids in the audience coming to watch the game, get to see women competing on the highest level potentially that exists right now. So
Excellent. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a recruiter.
Of what?
IT people.
How's that working out?
Pretty good, pays
All
the
right.
bills, and then I go play Frisbee. So
Okay. Well, that sounds like fun. I had to bring it out because
Yeah.
you seemed energetic here.
Yeah.
And you're a promoter like me of stuff,
Yep,
so
you
I
got it.
respect that. Mm-hmm. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for being a great interview, and go Pittsburgh Thunderbirds. Congrats. Tell them your name.
Ace Pippins.
Thank you, Ace. Hand the mic up to each guy.
Gil Cummings.
Thank you.
I'm Gerald Brooks.
Thank you.
Will Merrill.
Thank you. Tell us the name of your team.
We are the Steel City Yellow Jackets, Pittsburgh's professional basketball team. We compete in the historical ABA.
And I saw a game about 2 years ago. I was up in Green Tree and saw you guys play. I come out and supported the team that day.
Yes, appreciate it.
Saw a great game that day.
Thank you.
My dad was a basketball referee in the area, so I got to be the only white kid going to games in the City League for my whole life. So I don't care what color you are. I just like to see basketball.
Right.
And I saw some good playing there.
Yes, sir.
How do you get your players?
I send out information to different coaches and players throughout the area that's in college, and then I go out and recruit local players.
Oh, good.
And talk to a couple agents around the
Get the
country,
word out
and,
there.
Yeah, get a couple players from across
Because you're the
country
head
to come
coach of
in.
the team?
Yes, sir.
All right, we wanted to get that clarified. I didn't get that out right away. I've seen you in action, Coach. You call a nice game there.
Thank you. I try.
You do your best. You get them out in the court and they're ready to roll.
Yeah,
they
they
can
ready
do
to
some
go.
shooting, so I
Right.
can appreciate that. What about the big guy behind you there?
Gil, that's our shooter.
Is it?
Yes, and he's coming back off a knee injury, and he made the All-Star team this year.
Put him on the mic. Is that all true?
Very true. Chill money bags.
Well, we appreciate honesty there. How's that knee now, or the injury that you had?
I'm
You all
back.
right?
Yes.
You back to full
100%.
strength?
Full strength, yeah.
All right, we'd like to hear that.
Definitely.
What are you looking forward to this year? The season's almost over, right?
season is
I
over.
need to know what's happening.
It just ended.
Season just ended. So we had a great year, man. Team bonded together. We went on like a 15-game winning streak.
15-game winning streak.
Yes,
How many games you
yes.
guys play?
We played like 22.
That's not too shabby.
So yeah, we had a great year. We went all the way to the Nationals tournament.
And what happened?
We lost. We won one and lost one. So that's why we hung.
You're
out.
done.
We're done. Season just ended like 3 days
Oh
ago.
man, I'm disappointed for you, but I'm glad you could make our show. Sorry we're running out of time. Pass the mic to the next guy. Let's find out what he does. Is he a rebounder or what?
Everything.
What?
Switch you up. Switch you up.
I'm an ape.
What do you think? All right, what don't you do?
I don't know if there's something on the court that I don't do.
All right, I had to check.
Yeah.
I'm just checking. I've seen basketball my whole life.
Yes, sir.
So, what's your favorite position?
My favorite position.
Yeah, I got to put you on the spot. Come on.
Right now is the center.
How tall are you?
6'5".
That's not bad, but
that's really bad. My heart is 7 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, actually.
The way you grab that mic, you got a 7 foot reach.
Yeah.
I saw you grab the mic right away.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. You get any rebounds?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. How's those hands?
Good. Very good.
Pass the mic to the next guy.
Average 40 and 40.
What position? Whoa, 40 and 40.
Yeah.
I play guard.
All right. So
Yes,
you
sir.
bring the ball up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do whatever the team need me to do at whatever point it takes.
Do you fire any shots up?
Oh, of course. You got to get up a couple shots. You got to get up a couple. That's what we do.
I
We run and
appreciate
gun.
the honesty there.
We run and gun. That's what
Definitely.
we
You
do.
listen to the coach and the plays?
Oh, of course. Got to.
All right. What's your favorite play? All right, never mind.
Give
We're
it
not
the G.
going
Give it the G.
Give it the G. Special.
All right, we got to check.
Pick and roll.
All right, well, I had to find out. I know a little bit about basketball, so
Yes,
I wanted to
sir.
see what you got there, and you showed me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely. What do you shoot? What do you average a game?
Oh, well, I missed half of the season with a broken hand, so.
Well, that's no fun. So
Yeah, but-
you only got a couple points a game.
Yeah,
I
a couple
got you.
points a game. But perseverance, man, I think that's what really took us all the way to Texas. We fought through a lot this year, and injuries, like our captain said, and just pushing through it. And I think that's low-key what Pittsburgh is all about at the end of the day. I heard
Well, you
talking
got
about
that
this-
Pittsburgh heart.
Oh yeah, I got that Cleveland heart. Sorry to say that.
No,
Cleveland heart.
forget about it. We,
Cleveland heart. Hey, shout out them Cavs and the
my
Browns.
sympathy to Cleveland, because they stole your football team and gave you a bad team, and the ownership's terrible.
Hey, so my point being,
My sympathy to you.
we know all about perseverance in Cleveland, so you know what I'm saying? We started from the bottom.
It just kills me you can have a parade for a losing team. I can't handle that.
Hey, that's
We don't
why I
want
came to
any
Pittsburgh,
parades.
Man, we had to learn how to win.
All right.
That's why I'm here.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. There you go.
Yes, sir.
No, very good. Hand this back to the coach. All right. Sounds like you had a pretty good year.
We did. We went 18-5. We're 16-4 during the regular season.
Nice.
We won the regular season division. Then we went on to be the #1 seed in the region. So we won the regional championship
Excellent.
this year.
Cleveland, welcome aboard.
Yeah, after we won the regionals, we made it to Texas, and that was the final.
You got to
eight.
go to Texas.
Went to Texas for
Wow,
the final eight.
they're
We
killing you.
Yeah, we just came back Friday. We lost Wednesday to the #1 team in the country, who went on Sunday.
And they
I guess
take
that
it
was
all.
Saturday,
They took it all.
they won it all. They're the defending champions.
No
3
disrespect
years.
there like they have in Cleveland with those teams. I understand that. Oops, sorry.
No, it's all good.
I bleed black and gold. You got black and gold. I'm black and gold all day.
Yeah,
Look, black and gold. Welcome aboard. How's our time? Look, we're just about done. Yeah, sorry guys with the thing. We'll have to have you back again. When's your season start?
October, November, the beginning of November.
How about you come back before the season starts?
Not a problem.
Would that be
Anytime
okay?
you guys will have us, we'll be here.
We'll have you again at the start of the season so we can get pumped up and everybody will be healthy.
Yeah, because we're going to win a national championship this year.
Well, I'm sensing that. I feel the good vibes. And one thing I wanted to share with you, when you're on a positive show like Pittsburgh Sportsline, Smoke and Jim discovered something called good karma.
Right.
We have winning teams that come here. They become championship teams after they leave here.
Okay.
So welcome aboard, guys.
I know that's right.
That's what we're talking about.
All right.
And I appreciate everybody coming out to the show. Sorry we didn't have more time for you, but we covered some of the nuts and bolts and broken legs and hands. We got all that out of the way. I end the show with Stay Joey Strong.
Joey Strong.